Hey everyone, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are playing some more historic here on Magic Arena. And we have another fun, spicy deck. This one's pretty sweet. And, to be honest, a lot of people have played versions of this deck. But I feel like we're going to try something a little bit new. I've been seeing a version of this kind of going around on Modern. Obviously, Modern, there's a lot, you have a lot more consistency. There's better cards you can play. There's just more of a power level there. But I wanted to try to translate the deck that I saw in Modern, mostly into a historic deck. And we're just going to hop right into today's deck. And we are playing Beseech the Belcher. So this is a Goblin Charbelcher deck at its core. That's what we're trying to win with. So if you're not familiar with Goblin Charbelcher, it is a 4-mana artifact. When it comes into play, it doesn't do anything, but it has a 3-mana activated ability that just says reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. And then Goblin Charbelcher deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way. If you revealed a mountain, it deals double damage. So we're not playing any land in our deck, so we don't actually care about the extra text at the bottom about being a mountain. We're just trying to essentially get this into play as quickly as possible, activate it as quickly as possible, and usually deal anywhere from between like 45 to 51 or 52 cards. I mean, really just as much as possible. Really, like the 45 to 50 range is really what we're going after. And we're just going to try to do it in one fell swoop. So what we're trying to do essentially is we're trying to play a bunch of mana acceleration. We're playing, cards that give us treasures, but we're mainly going to be playing Irencrag Feat as quickly as possible. Irencrag Feat, a 4-mana red spell, and it just says add 7 red mana to your mana pool. You can cast only one more spell this turn. So 7 is really important because Goblin Charbelcher costs 4 plus the 3 to activate. So that's where we get the 7 from. So we're going to play Irencrag Feat. We're going to play one more spell, and that is going to be the Goblin Charbelcher. And then we're going to have 3 more mana to use to activate it immediately, killing our opponent, hopefully. So that is what we are trying to do. Now, and then again, I did mention that we don't have any lands in our deck, but we do have these, double-faced cards that do also count as land if we play them as land, such as like Agadeem's Awakening, Shatterskull Smashing, Spikefield Hazard, Palaka Predation, Valakut Awakening, Hagra Mauling, Song-Mad Treachery. So like all of these cards are lands on the other side. Now the Agadeem's Awakening and the Shatterskull Smashing, we can play them untapped, but all of the other ones are going to come into play tapped. But these come into play untapped if we pay 3 life. So we do have to be a little bit, wary of that. But we are playing cards like Strike It Rich. We're playing Wily Goblin in order to generate treasure, so we can power out those a little bit faster. But then the new addition to this deck that I wanted to give a try, we're playing Chromatic Star, 4 copies of those, and we're playing Chromatic Lantern as well. So the reason that we're playing Chromatic Lantern and Chromatic Star specifically is because if you notice, we are playing 2 different cards that cost triple monocolor. So we have Irencrag Feat, which costs triple red. We have Beseech the Mirror, which costs triple black. So it's very important that we are able to cast either one of those spells. And we just want to make sure that our mana fixing is great, right? So this is going to filter mana, lets us draw cards, and Chromatic Lantern is going to just filter all of our land, make it perfectly, and at the same time tap for mana of any color. But what's really, really cool about this is we can play a Chromatic Lantern, and then after our Chromatic Lantern's in play, we can play Beseech the Mirror, and we can bargain the Beseech the Mirror, sacking the Chromatic Lantern if we're going to win that turn. So ideally what we are able to do is we are going to be able to Beseech the Mirror. We can go get a Goblin Charbelcher, but we do have to worry about having the mana to activate it. So if we were to happen to have a Goblin Charbelcher in our hand, ideally what we're going to be Beseech the Mirroring for is an Irencrag Feat. And then that Irencrag Feat that we cast for free from the Beseech the Mirror is going to allow us to play the Goblin Charbelcher from our hand and then win the game that turn. So, on top of that, like I said, we have a little bit of hand disruption in the way of Palaka Predation, but we also have Thoughtseizes. So a turn 1 Thoughtseize in this deck does actually cost us 5 life as opposed to 2 life because we're going to have to essentially pay 3 life with the Agadeem's Awakening. But we also, don't necessarily care about that because, we do want to make sure that we have our 4 mana essentially on turn 3. Ideally, that's what we want to be doing. And last but not least, we do have 3 Pact of Negations. Again, this is going to be good. It's going to be a counterspell. Sometimes we just have to jam out a Goblin Charbelcher on turn 3 or turn 4 and not actually have the mana to activate it. And then what we do is we hold up a Pact of Negation or 2 in our hand, and we just pass the turn. And if our opponent, tries to deal with our Goblin Charbelcher, then we have a free counter spell that they can't necessarily do anything about. And then if we do happen to have to cast the Pact of Negation with the Goblin Charbelcher in play, what we do is we have an upkeep, stop set on our turn, and then we activate the Goblin Charbelcher before the having to worry about paying for the Pact of Negation, and we win the game before we die to our Pact of Negation trigger. So a lot of complexities, but this is a really cool deck. We have ways to draw cards if we're not drawing any of our combo pieces with Valakut Awakening. So yeah, this is great. And then some of these are just filler cards, the Treachery, the Mauling. They're just lands essentially. But other than this deck is super sweet. I really recommend giving it a try. It's a very powerful deck. It's one of those decks that you hate to play against because it can just win with absolutely, like, you just sometimes can't do anything about it because they play it, they activate it, the game's over, right? It's really hard to interrupt unless you play like counterspells, stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, if y'all enjoy the deck, the video, the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool videos down below. Join the Discord. Hop on over to twitch.tv/BA Motumbo. And again, you can bring your deck ideas to the stream, and we will potentially make that deck and give it a shot. And just one last thing, you can actually see that the artwork for our deck is Indomitable Creativity. Again, this card is mainly played in this deck because you're playing cards that allow you to generate tokens, and then you can sacrifice the tokens to essentially go get the Goblin Charbelcher, because Goblin Charbelcher is usually the only artifact in the deck. But again, since we are playing Chromatic Star and Chromatic Lantern in our version, because we're not playing mono red or with the blue splash with the magma opuses and whatnot, because we are playing these, we had to take these out because we don't want to essentially Indomitable Creativity, sacking some things, and then hitting a Chromatic Lantern or Chromatic Star. So we're giving it a shot. This deck is cool. You're going to see some really cool games. You're going to see some really, really funny interactions. And yeah, I'm just going to hop right into the games. Enjoy the games, and we will see you all throughout. Opponent goes first. I think I'm going to keep this. I don't know if I'm ready just to... Should I pack that? Alright, let's take a peek. What are you trying to do over there? What do you do? So... I mean, I think we just play Belcher next turn and then say go, right? Wait, what? Nice. Nice. Oh, well. Alright, we're going to stop on our upkeep because we're going to... So what does this do? Creates, sacks. Oh, man. I mean, I really appreciate them giving me that extra treasure. I mean, I didn't need it, but... I think we can keep this. If we need to take 5 next turn, we take 5. I mean, I have to take the Karn. It's an elf deck with Karns, right? We might be too slow here, though. That was actually a pretty insane draw. All right. All right, what do you got over there? I'll be gentle. I think we got there. Yep. Scoops magoops. Oh, these are going to be some quick games. Quick games. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Boo earns. Boo earns. Boo earns. It's better to go... I think it's better to try to ignore it, honestly. This might be the play. I mean, they're going to be able to cast it anyway, so just it is what it is. Yep. And the fact that this thing has trample is insane. All right, let's try not to die here. Let's try not to die here. They got at least that, plus this. This is so many extra cards they get to see. We're probably dead here. They shocked in a land? They have a 2-drop into Reckless Charge? That'd be pretty bad. Okay. That's bad. We're probably dead. The likelihood that we live here is probably 1%. I mean, it's just going to take a Wizard's Lightning. Wow! They didn't have it. That's insane. I can't believe they did not have that. Okay. Not, I thought maybe they were slow rolling us the way that they were, like, letting things go. Okay, well, wizards. Just wizard things. I guess we'll keep this. You're living because you have to hang out with people IRL today? Yeah, you do. What is that? Okay. All right. Well, what a fun game. Pop. Take 51. This is a casual 51 on turn 3. Alright. I mean, this deck is sweet. Somebody. Mojito. Man, why are these pairings taking so long? So if I smashing into Strike It Rich, next turn I can't do anything. So yippity-doo. So I think I'm just going to play this. They'll never see it coming. Neither will we. Okay, well... I mean, imagine they just play Dwayne's Elite here. This is a very scary looking deck if it gets going. That just feels so bad. Oh my god, they drew. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we win the game. Poke. Take 49. Nice. Nice. Well, I mean it works. It definitely works. We beat an elf stack. No elves. I would be covering that in sriracha. All right, we're going first. This is a hand, right? All right, well, we're going to keep. This is red, white. Okay. I mean, that was a good hit. Next turn we can play the Charbelcher. Okay. Good old light up the stage. Eidolon. Well. Stop on our upkeep because we're probably going to be pacting of negationing something. I'm just going to add ing to every word that I say. This puts us to 3, right? We go to 6, we go to 3. Let's see what they do here. Pop. Yep, we're the burn deck now. We're the burn deck now. This might be a mulligan. I mean, I put back the Thoughtseize. Yeah, Pentad Prism. Oh no. Oh no. Man, that's what we needed. I just need to draw one of my lands here. What does that do? Whenever it's dealt damage, exile that many cards to the top of your library. Choose one of them until the end of any turn you can play that card. Whenever it's dealt damage? Hold on. Let me read this. I might do that. 51, 52. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. They might be able to kill me though. Well, I'm here to do this. We're doing it. You know what? Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Who cares? Oh my god. Look at us. We're the mill deck now. Oh, is it eclipse time? I'll be right back. Maybe I missed it. I'm winning. I'm definitely doing something. How you doing, man? Are you still streaming? How'd your stream go? I was in there lurking for a little while this morning. This is definitely a hand that I don't want to keep, but we're going to. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Messing around with this deck. This here deck. Attack me. Do it. Oh, dang it. Don't do it. Alright, we're just going to draw a Charbelcher and just win the game. Hey, we did! Not scripted at all. Not scripted at all. Hey, guess what? Welcome to the Charbelcher party. Pew! Got him. Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have attacked with our Wily Goblin first before we cast everything. That way I could have gotten one more attack towards my daily progress that we're never going to finish. But. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm amazing. I mean, yeah. I appreciate it. You asked the universe to put that together? All right, well played. Hey, look, more wizards. Man. You drew all of the symmetry mages? Are you kidding me right now? All right. Well, get wrecked, wizards. Elves, huh? I might have been wrong. Let me see what they have first. One, two. Oh, we actually just drew what we needed? Okay. This is exactly what we needed to draw in order to win. Oh, come back. Come back. Elves, come back. Come back. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the wrap up. That was a cool just set of games. I really enjoyed the game where we just dealt 52 damage to that red creature and decked our opponent. We became the mill deck. We became the burn deck. We became all of the decks that we really love to hate, and all at once. So yeah, there's just a lot of great things to be said about this deck. A lot of people play this deck to speed run up to Mythic. I know Striderstone, if you are familiar with his channel, I think this season he did a speed run with Mono Red Charbelcher, and there's a few other people that I follow as well that do the same thing, right? Because again, you can just power up to 7 mana on turn 3, slam a Charbelcher, turn it sideways, and just move on to the next game and just rank up really quickly. So it's a very, very quick deck. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think about this deck. Again, I wanted to try out just a different way to use Beseech the Mirror. It essentially allows us to play 8 copies of Irencrag Feat and 8 copies of Charbelcher. So I thought it was pretty cool. We don't necessarily have Pentad Prism in this format. We do in Modern. But Pentad Prism would make this deck a little bit more insane. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that. But at the same time, for Historic, this is an actual pretty powerful deck. But yeah, again, if you enjoy the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord. Hop on over to twitch.tv/Motumbo. Again, I stream on the weekends. Bring a deck idea. Bring a deck list. Bring any kind of suggestions to the stream on the weekend. And I would love to potentially take your deck list and turn it into a video. So yeah, with that being said, everyone, please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.